Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about something extremely important from the State of Survival X the King of Fighters 15 crossover event. And honestly, I think many players are still underestimating how just powerful this collection set really is. I am talking about the collection set Shiranui-Style Dojo. Now, when we take a closer look at this set, we immediately notice something unusual. This is not your typical collection bonus. This set offers something incredibly valuable, something that can directly influence your battlefield performance. And that is combat morale. Let's break down exactly why this matters. The moment you unlock the Shiranui-Style Dojo and upgrade it to level 1, you gain an enormous bonus plus 30 combat morale. That alone is already impressive, but it gets even better. Every additional collection level gives you another plus 15 combat morale. And when you fully upgrade this collection to level 5, the total bonus reaches a massive plus 90 combat morale, added directly to your marches. 90 combat morale. In State of Survival, this is not a small number. Now, there is one important condition players need to understand. This bonus only applies if your account currently has combat morale below 2000 points. But let's be honest with ourselves for a second. How many players actually maintain combat morale above 2000? The answer is simple. Only a relatively small group of players, mostly heavy spenders, a very narrow circle of top-end competitors. For the vast majority of the player base, free-to-play players, low spenders, medium spenders, and even many advanced accounts, this collection set is absolutely huge. Because gaining additional combat morale without changing your core setup, hero gears, and chef development can provide a noticeable edge in PvP encounters. That means stronger marches, better combat performance, higher pressure against similarly developed opponents, and potentially more victories in competitive game modes like Arena or Lightbringer League. This is exactly why I believe the Shiranui-Style Dojo should become a priority target for almost every player participating in this crossover event. If you have a realistic chance to obtain this collection, you should seriously consider going for it. But now let's talk about the other side of the spectrum. What about heavy spenders? What about players who already sit above the 2000 combat morale threshold? At first glance, some people might think this collection loses value for them. That would be a mistake, because the Shiranui-Style Dojo still offers something incredibly important for high-end combat players. Instead of granting direct combat morale, it increases extra combat morale cap. And this mechanic matters much more than some players realize. For accounts already above 2000 combat morale, unlocking the collection provides plus 0.2 extra combat morale cap. Then every additional collection level adds another plus 0.1 extra combat morale cap. When fully upgraded to level 5, the collection provides a total increase of plus 0.6 extra combat morale cap. Now, I know what some of you may think. 0.6? That doesn't sound very impressive. But experienced PvP players already know the truth. At the heavy spender level, combat margins become incredibly small. You are not longer fighting players with huge stat gaps. You are fighting other optimized accounts, other maxed heroes, other powerful formations, other powerful players who understand mechanics. And at that level, tiny advantages become decisive advantages. This is exactly where extra combat morale cap becomes dangerous. Because when two powerful rally leaders face each other, the player who can push morale efficiency slightly further often gains the upper hand. The small edge can influence march performance rally outcomes, settlement fights, reservoir league battles, and high-level state warfare. In other words, this is not just a collection item. This is a competitive combat tool. For regular players, it offers a substantial combat morale boost. For heavy spenders, it improves the scaling of their morale potential. And in both cases, the value is undeniable. So my recommendation here is very clear. Don't overlook the Shiranui-Style Dojo Collection Set. Study its mechanics. Understand which category you fall into, and if you have the opportunity to secure it during the crossover event, this might be one of the smartest long-term investments you can make for your account. Okay, let me know down in the comments what is your current combat morale level. Are you below 2000? Or are you already fighting in the heavy spender territory? I am curious to hear your experiences. And as always, thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next State of Survival guide.